Hi, my name is Angelica, and I'm from Montreal, Canada. I was studying interior design at the time, and I was in the middle of designing my dream home as my project. Gunshots started firing off, so I didn't know if there was a terrorist attack, but then I heard people yelling, he's shooting, and so it was just chaos. I saw people on the floor bleeding, but then another false alarm happened because everybody was really on edge, just a few days later. And what was hard was that time I knew what was happening and I was paralyzed. I couldn't run, so I had to be carried out of the school. And I think for a long time, I felt that like my body had failed me. Well, I think when you've gone through something so traumatic and it affects you, what comes in is fight or flight. So PTSD, obviously. And I was choosing to fight it for a very long time. So like my whole thought process for the last decade was, okay, I'm not comfortable, but I am gonna do this and I have to do this. So it was like living in fear, but always like trying to step on my fear, but not living with peace and alignment. So I think that's really what my life has been for the last while. I guess 4 years ago, I really started to be on like a more sincere healing journey about it. And a lot of different things came into my life from that point, and including Sri Ravi Shankar, which I'm very grateful for. A friend of mine, one of my really good friends in Montreal, had taken the happiness program, and she was recommending that I take it. And, she recommended it for about a year and I wasn't ready to. So my husband and I decided we were ready to conceive a child, and we lost the pregnancy. And at that point, I just felt like, okay, it's time for me to do this. So I just said, okay, I have nothing to lose. Let me try this. Happiness program sounds fun when you're not doing so good. So we did the program, and we both absolutely loved it. What was so interesting was how much I was identifying with being a victim. And I realized that, okay, I'm still there. I've done a lot of work, but I'm still there, and something needs to continue changing. And I loved the exercise of being able to look into other people's eyes and acknowledge we all have a story and everybody suffers, and some of us suffer traumatically. Just to feel a sense of oneness in that was a very, healing experience for me. And so I told myself, okay, I'm going to do a 21-day challenge. And my intention with this Kriya challenge is to heal from this wound. And I would do my Kriya practice. And then immediately after, I would repeat a few sentences 3 times. So the sentences were, I am sorry that you distanced yourself so much from Source, that you engaged in such darkness. Please forgive me as a representative of this world from which we are a part of, that we didn't see your pain in advance and we didn't show you enough love. I love you for the gap of love that you have been feeling. And thank you for involving me in this experience, as it was the initiation to heal globally the part still in darkness. And then on the 19th day, for whatever reason, my dog, while I was doing pranayama, was starting to scratch all over the place. And my husband, he was in the space and he wasn't stopping my dog from disturbing my Kriya practice. And for the first time during Kriya, I felt anger. And I felt like the boiling of anger, running in my veins. And then in that moment, I realized this person that came into my school and shot 19 people felt that all the time, and I didn't feel heard for 5 minutes, and that affected me so much. But this person probably never felt heard. And so I just cried and I said, wow, I'm so sorry, truly, that you got to this place, because nobody included you. There was no oneness for you. So I just completed my very first silence course. And of course, I was terrified what's going to come up while I'm in silence. And what was beautiful was the very first night, I was just in total gratitude and bliss. It was just joy, and there was, no fears that came up. I'm here, I'm experiencing this for some reason. I'm going to surrender and just accept what it needs to be. And so for me, the experience, and especially, again, somebody who had PTSD, to not feel afraid of what's going on in my body and to feel the turmoil of my body, but the peace in my state of mind is beyond words. Because when you have PTSD, it's what you're doing is you're holding on to your life. You're holding on and you're tense and you're always concerned about, being safe is basically what it is. And what I feel now is that concern that like thrived in my body is no longer present. And I feel not only did I like get to have my life back, but I actually got a taste of the heavens at the same time, which is so amazing. Like there's just so much gratitude that I can't express with just words. It's not enough. Yeah. So for me, the art of living is recognizing that we are all one and we are like the universe together.